All right. So, I'm going to give you guys a chance to latch on. It's bloody windy. And you know what happens when it's windy, guys? My hair looks a state. I need a haircut. I need to dye my hair. I'm just an old fogey. So, it's another beautiful sunny day in the UK, like absolutely stunning. Look, I'll go around in a circle. Look how beautiful it looks, how beautiful the sky looks. I'm in southwest UK, I'm near Bristol. I think it's around, I'm not sure, 12:30 p.m. Yeah. I've already done one live, which was a bit difficult because Tino, my 4-year-old son, was climbing all over me. So I'm just going to waffle while you guys join on. Now the live stream I did this morning was all about Lisa Marie and her, how can I say it? I think the way that she tried to support Michael Jackson and her reasons for liking Michael Jackson. There's a bit of history there where Michael Jackson had tried to contact her. I'm going to change arms because I'm going to get achy arms because I'm holding the phone with my hand. I haven't got my phone stick today. Hi, Colleen. I thought it's a bit windy, we'll have a chat on my dog walk. Now, one of the things that stood out to me with Lisa Marie Presley and the Michael Jacksons, lots of short clips, yeah, of them talking. The thing that stood out to me is how loyal, I repeat, how loyal Lisa Marie was to Michael Jackson. She was with him through all the allegations. Now, I don't want to talk about the allegations. I'm uncomfortable with it. It isn't something that interests me. I choose to remember Michael Jackson in the way I grew up with him. So I grew up, as most of you did, with the Jackson 5. Yeah? I absolutely adored Michael Jackson. I definitely envied him with his amazing dancing talent. Supernatural voice that he had when he was a small boy. And then we followed him through his sort of teenage spotty phase in the Jackson 5, the disco era, didn't we? Didn't we all watch Michael Jackson and his brothers? Yeah, and his sisters. We were all fans, come on, let's admit it, guys. We were all fans of Michael Jackson through the 70s, through the 80s. We remember Thriller, the album, but we also remember the albums in the 70s, don't we? And I didn't bring up Michael Jackson to talk about Michael Jackson. I brought up Michael Jackson as a topic because I felt that we just needed to take a different topic up just for one day. We've been speaking a lot about the book From Here to the Great Unknown, a lot about Priscilla, and I just thought we can sort of stay on topic a little bit because I wanted to read the sections. Hi Adrian, I'm just going for a walk. I wanted to read the sections in the From Here to the Great Unknown book that talk about her and Michael Jackson, Lisa Marie and Michael Jackson. But I also wanted to talk about Lisa Marie and Priscilla and the way they were towards the marriage of Lisa and Michael Jackson. This was the topic of this morning. But I still feel that we didn't cover it fully. So I think we can talk about it on this walk. Hi, Jean. All right, Kent is looking good, is it? I don't think I've ever been to Kent. Anyway, actually, I You know what, guys, I'm on a carnivore diet, a keto diet. This is how I got my health back, by stopping eating sugar and bread and eating more meat, eggs and fish. And there's a YouTube channel called Kent Carnivore. Kent Carnivore. Adrian, look him up. Kent Carnivore. It's a way to lose weight and regain your health by changing your diet. Look him up, Adrian. Kent Carnivore. Oh, I'm sure we will. And I have been looking up the website that, Adrian, I have been looking up the website you told me about, Strictly Elvis, that shows all the events, all the Elvis events. Yeah, look him up. If you want to lose weight and get healthy, look up Kent Carnivore on YouTube. He's brilliant, and I think he's in Kent, yeah? He's a window cleaner. Anyway, let's get back to what I'm saying. Just quickly, Adrian was asking me about the Elvis hologram event, which I would love to see. I think it's going to be in London, probably other places. And that website that Adrian's told me about, called Strictly Elvis, is brilliant. And one of the events that really interested me was the one in Bournemouth. Adrian, the event in Bournemouth, it's a three-day event in a beautiful hotel with lots of Elvis entertainment and much more. And I thought, oh, I'd like to go to that. And I think it's in March. So I've asked my wife to look into it, and I may go to that, guys. So if any of you are from the UK, we may meet up in Bournemouth, guys. Let's see what my wife says. I think it's at Easter. I think it's an Easter event. It's on the website that's called Strictly Elvis. Look it up. It's a really, really good website. Really good. I like there's a German event there in Germany. And I don't know if you guys know that Mindy Miller does talk to me. And I think Mindy Miller is going to be at the Germany event. And she has joined us here on our daily live streams. Mindy Miller, Elvis, one of Elvis's girlfriends, from 1975. I'd love to meet her personally. We've had a few chats. Now, so look up that website, Strictly Elvis, guys. And thank you, Adrian, for recommending that website. Anyway, let's get back to what I was saying. I'm talking about Lisa Marie and her loyalty. Now, I'm not just relating it to Michael Jackson. Now, if you look at Lisa Marie in the interviews, when she is being interviewed about Michael Jackson and the allegations, but also about how they met, the way she talks about how they met, the type of love they had, the marriage, I just think she comes across so decent and polite and loyal. Loyal being a very key word, and I'll tell you why. We'll go on to the loyalty bit in a second, but not just that. She was there to help defend Michael Jackson. Now, I completely believe that Lisa Marie did not think that these allegations were true. I really believe that. Now, were they true or not? I don't know. But I honestly believe that Lisa Marie did not think they were true. Would any of you agree with that? Do any of you agree that Lisa Marie did not think these allegations were true? At the time of the interview, mind. Now, later on in life, I don't know. Anyway, let me carry on talking, guys. So, the thing I like about Lisa Marie, this is where she had a decent upbringing. Now, you have Priscilla Presley, who tries to use the Riley Keough book signing event in Graceland in Memphis to belittle her daughter in front of her daughter. She belittled Lisa Marie in front of Riley Keough, her daughter. The grandmother of Riley had to sit there. Riley had to sit there and watch her grandmother belittle her mother in public, in front of thousands of people, that was going to be aired around the world. Now, the first word that comes to mind there is, where is the loyalty? with Priscilla Presley, where is the loyalty to her daughter, Lisa Marie, who has passed away, and to her granddaughter, Riley? You think about it, guys. Now, this is what I love about Lisa Marie Presley. When she sat in that interview, she was completely there for Michael Jackson, 100% supported him, and kept butting in to defend Michael Jackson. This is loyalty. No matter what was said, she was jumping in on the interview that we watched together on the last live stream. Look it up, guys. And she was loyal. Now then you jump over to Priscilla, who in my opinion stormed into the Graceland event, the book signing event, Riley Q's book signing event. In my opinion, she was unwelcome, unwanted. Now, do I think Riley was worried she was going to turn up unexpectedly? Yes. I also know about the pictures and the little video clips of them behind the scenes. I actually think by then it was too late and there was nothing that Riley could do. So Priscilla comes onto the scene. She walks into the event. She knows that no one's going to take her out of there. My God, this wind is just like messing my hair up. So sorry about the bad hair day, guys. She walks in there. She grabs her opportunity to be in the spotlight, to belittle her daughter, to run down her daughter, to run down Michael Jackson. She clearly dislikes Michael Jackson. She clearly thinks Michael Jackson only was there because he wanted Elvis's baby. But come on, guys, I understand the point she's saying. But how about this? Michael Jackson was there because Lisa Marie is beautiful, isn't she? Lisa Marie is stunning. And she really did look beautiful, didn't she? Yeah? And in that interview that I played earlier today. So if Priscilla Presley is gonna give the impression that the only reason Michael Jackson liked Lisa Marie is because he wanted her baby, that's ridiculous. Lisa Marie was a very, very beautiful, stunning woman. Any man would be lucky to have Lisa Marie. Do we agree? So I'm quite insulted that Priscilla gives the impression that Michael Jackson was only there for a baby. Rubbish. She was beautiful. He lost his virginity to her, didn't he, guys? So then you've got Priscilla, who takes up the opportunity to belittle and slag off Lisa Marie in front of Riley, in front of an audience, in front of the world, because the whole world was going to watch that. Now, where is the loyalty? Now, I'm trying to have the key word here is loyalty. Loyalty. Now, we've already seen that Lisa Marie was completely loyal to Michael Jackson and carried on being very close friends with Michael Jackson for 4 years after they divorced. This is what she said in the interview, if I listened correctly. Now that is loyalty. That even when you split up from someone, yeah, you stay friends, you stay decent, you stay respectful, you keep a friendship going. That is loyalty. That is a good friend. That even through bad times, they are still there for you. Lisa Marie was still there for Michael Jackson. No matter what we think of the allegations with Michael Jackson, Lisa Marie was loyal. Now let's put this loyalty back to Priscilla. Would any of you say that Priscilla was loyal to Lisa Marie at the Memphis book signing event, Riley Q's Memphis book signing event? Would any of you say that Priscilla Presley was loyal to Lisa? Loyal to Riley? Loyal to the twins, Finley and Harper? Think about it, guys. She sat there in front of thousands of people. Yeah, Jane's got it. Priscilla Presley took advantage of that event at Graceland's book signing and slagged off her own daughter in front of her grandchild. Where is the loyalty? Zero loyalty. All that Priscilla thought, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes, everything on this show is for entertainment purposes. In my opinion, she took advantage of that event. I think she ruined the event. And I'll tell you why I think she ruined the event. Now you look at the London event. You look at the London event. And you look at this is the book signing event of Riley Keough. Think about it, guys. Yeah? They spent nearly an hour. The questioning was beautiful. The questioning at the London event, and some of you were there. Adrian was there, wasn't you, Adrian? It was a lovely event. It was a lovely event. Now think about it, guys. You have Riley Keough. Yep, Adrian was there. You had Riley Keough being questioned. Adrian, what was the name of the girl questioning Riley? Can you please remind me, because I've forgotten. Now, it was a lovely event. I've seen lots of... I've watched the event a few times now. Adrian was in one of the videos that I watched. It was from the JR King of London guy. Anyway, the questioning was lovely. Riley Keough really gave us a lovely insight into how she felt about her mother, how she felt about Benjamin. She went into details about listening to the audio tapes that Lisa had done, how she put the book together, how it was important to her to do this book on behalf of Lisa Marie and tell the world in writing, after listening to the audio tapes that Lisa Marie had created, she took on this responsibility and took it very serious. And she answered these questions beautifully. It was such a nice event. I'm gutted I wasn't there. I really wish I was there. I know that some of you guys on this show that we're listening to now were also at the Memphis Graceland event. I know Amy Collett was definitely, our researcher, Amy Collett, who we love, was definitely at the event in Graceland at Memphis. Now, this is my point, guys. What I'm trying to say is, if you compare the Graceland Memphis event to the London event, the book signing events, yeah? It's chalk and cheese. Guys, hello Jane. It's chalk and cheese, because Priscilla at the Graceland Memphis event, book signing event with Riley Keough, she storms in and takes over. She storms in, takes over, uses it as an opportunity to slag off Lisa Marie in front of Lisa Marie's daughter, Riley. Yeah? Anyway. So then you've got what the event that was in London, which all of the reports I've been given were that it was a beautiful event and that Riley really opened up and was calm and friendly and respectful and gracious and spoke beautifully. She spoke beautifully about obviously her mother, Benjamin. I honestly, I mean it, guys, I really wish I went. Now, this is what happened. Priscilla walking into the event in Memphis, Graceland, which I reckon probably upset people like Joel Weishankar, the owner of Elvis Presley Enterprises. I really don't believe she was supposed to be there. But anyway, she ruined that event. She ruined it. And many of the people that went to that event are saying that they think they were mistreated, that they feel that they should have been told up front beforehand that Priscilla was going to turn up. Many of the people think that if they had been told that Priscilla was going to turn up, they wouldn't have gone to the event. They paid their money for their tickets. So some people, to them, it ruined the event. Now, obviously, many of the people there also were glad to see her because they cheered when she walked in. Every time she spoke, they clapped, which is just so wrong, isn't it, guys? But anyway, I can't change that. Unfortunately, you will get the fans that, in my opinion, have been brainwashed and believe everything in the book Elvis and Me, that think Priscilla has done no wrong. You're always going to get the fans that think there was a fairy tale wedding, and the reason that the marriage between Elvis and Priscilla went wrong is Elvis's fault because he was unfaithful and took drugs. You're always going to get those people. You're always going to get the people that believe every word in the book Elvis and Me, because they have been spoon-fed lies for 40 years, more or less 40 years. Now, we know, because we have done our research, we know that the reason that marriage ended is because she was unfaithful to the dance instructor months after Lisa Marie was born in 1968, less than a year after the wedding on May the 1st, 1967. We also know that she ran off with the karate instructor. Around 1971, she had a secret one-year-long affair with the karate instructor, Mike Stone, who was at the time married with a pregnant wife called Frances Stone and had a small girl. So Priscilla broke up two families. Let me just keep going, guys. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah? So then you've got Priscilla, who secretly sees Mike Stone for a year behind Elvis's back, yeah? She had befriended Frances Stone, Mike Stone's wife. She was having dinner at Mike Stone's wife's house. They were going shopping together. And behind Frances Stone's back, Priscilla was secretly seeing Mike Stone, the karate instructor. She had broken up her own family, taken Lisa Marie away from Elvis. We've heard it all before, haven't we? We've heard it all 1,000 times. But I always come back to the word loyalty. I come back to the word loyalty. This is going to be the key word of this live stream. Now, where was the loyalty to poor Lisa Marie, the baby? Now, remember, Lisa Marie was a matter of 2 to 3 months old. Yeah? When Priscilla was unfaithful with Steve Peck, the guy who owned the dance studio, the dance instructor. Now, where is Priscilla's loyalty to the baby, to her family, to the father, to Elvis Presley? Priscilla was married. Now, okay, we've been through it, guys, through the 60s, when Priscilla first moved over to Gracelands when she was around 18, just before she turned 18, Elvis acted like a single man. Before they got engaged, Elvis acted like a single man. That must have been tough for Priscilla. So when Priscilla was like 18, 19, 20, those years, Elvis classed himself as a single man. Remember, he had never had sex with Priscilla. Now, I believe that when Elvis turned, sorry, let me get my facts right. I believe that when Elvis decided to get engaged in December 1966, I believe that he decided to be loyal and faithful. Obviously, we all know about the beautiful wedding. I actually think the wedding was quite beautiful. I know that many of you feel that it was like a shotgun wedding that happened in about 8 minutes. I don't think that's correct, but I know that many of you think that. I will say this. I don't think Elvis was ready to get married. I don't think Elvis was ready to get married. I do think Elvis was pressured to get married. I honestly do, guys. Many, many different pressures as well. Not just Colonel Tom Parker and Vernon and Priscilla's parents. I think there was a lot more to it. Now remember, Elvis is a very decent, God-fearing Christian man that had a very humble, decent upbringing, yeah? And he would have had, his heart would have been saying to him, you need to do the right thing, you need to make a decent woman of Priscilla. That's just the Elvis we've grown to love and admire and adore. We know that his heart was in the right place. So in the end, from a lot of pressure, and listen to the Red West tape, where Elvis talks to Red West, and Red West recorded that tape secretly. You can hear it on YouTube. We know that Elvis was railroaded into the wedding. It's obvious, isn't it, guys? There's a lot of proof now that prove that Elvis didn't want to get married and was not ready to get married. But he did. Frank Sinatra helps him fly to the Aladdin. They have a ceremony at the Aladdin, which is on YouTube that you can all watch. You've got the big press conference, which is beautiful. And Priscilla and Elvis look gorgeous, both of them. Priscilla was a beautiful woman. There's no getting away from it. This is why Elvis was taken by Priscilla, because I really believe that her persistence after Elvis came back from Germany, remember Elvis only knew her for a few months, between 2 and 6 months in Germany in 1959, yeah? And then in 1960 he goes back and he does the G.I. Blue movie, he does the Frank Sinatra show, which was brilliant, by the way, winning over Frank Sinatra, because Frank Sinatra was a bit unsure of Elvis and had said some quite negative things about rock and roll, hadn't he? Well, Frank Sinatra really warmed to Elvis, and even though there was problems with Juliet Prowse, who Elvis may have had some kind of friendship with during the making of the film G.I. Blues, but I don't know for definite, but she was lovely. And you can see Juliet Prowse attending Elvis's first Vegas concerts, can't you? There's some really good footage with Cary Grant, Sammy Davis Jr. and a few other very famous people that attended, and the way that Elvis is all in his black leather gear. You can see it on YouTube, guys. It's a brilliant video. It's so, and the way that Elvis just walks around greeting everyone on that sort of VIP backstage get together of all the celebrities, amazing. Juliet Prowse is there, isn't she? But my point is this, guys. So I'm getting back to what I'm trying to say to you. Yes, I do think Elvis acted like a single man, but he eventually, after a lot of pressure, even though he shouldn't have got married, he definitely was not ready for marriage. He did the decent thing, he did the right thing, he gets engaged, he gets married, they tie the knot, May the 1st, 1967, and then 9 months later, beautiful Lisa Marie Presley is born. You've heard it all before, haven't you, guys? And then he's unfaithful. No, sorry, let's get it right. Then Priscilla is unfaithful months after the baby is born with Steve Peck, the dance instructor, which I will never understand, because it gives me the impression that she may have been seeing Steve Peck during the pregnancy. Because you think about it, guys, if the baby was born in, let me just try and remember, I think February, yeah? Is it February the 1st? You tell me, guys. Was Lisa Marie born February the 1st, 1968? And then she started seeing, I'm just trying to get the dates in my head, guys, I'm forgetting. You tell me the right date, please. And then she is unfaithful to Elvis around March, yeah, 1968. Now, doesn't that tell you that really she must have been seeing Steve Peck, the dance instructor, during the pregnancy? Now, this worries me. Now, we go back to the word loyalty. Now, I'm going to go back to the wedding. So you think about it. Elvis does the right thing. Yeah, he gets married, he gets her pregnant. He always promised her there would be no sex until the night of the wedding. So they obviously have sex for the first time on the night of the wedding. So anyone that calls Elvis a paedophile, you need to learn your facts and get your research done properly. They had sex for the first time on the night of the wedding when she was nearly 22. They did not have sex in Germany. Elvis was never with a 14-year-old girl. Priscilla didn't move to Graceland until she was nearly 18. So all the bullshit that comes out about Elvis being a paedophile is ridiculous. Yeah, 1st of February 1968. I thought that. Thank you, Gene. Now this is my point. Back to the word of loyalty. Loyalty is the key word here. Elvis decided to be faithful. He wanted to do the right thing during the engagement, during the marriage, during the pregnancy. Yes, he was making movies. Now, the minute Priscilla is unfaithful with Steve Peck and it all comes out, that's the end of the marriage, guys. Within 10 months of them being married, it's all over. Now, Elvis did not want a public divorce. He did not want the marriage to break up on behalf of Lisa Marie, who he adored, and he just didn't want the public to see him as a divorcee. He wanted to try and make the marriage work. Now, they do have a fake marriage for a couple of years. It's all pretense. They visit different people. They're seen in public with Tom Jones, Muhammad Ali. They go to an award ceremony. They have a holiday. They generally try and act like nothing went wrong, that everything was fine. But in the end, Priscilla spots the man she wants. It's said that she had seen Mike Stone at some karate exhibitions. That was when she first saw him. But later on, she sees him again and she decides she wants him. And she makes a beeline for Mike Stone. And if you want to look up Mike Stone's interviews, it's all there. Look up Mike Stone's interviews and it's all there. Everything you need to know about Priscilla chasing after Mike Stone is all in these interviews on YouTube. Now we're going back to the word loyalty. Now where is the loyalty from Priscilla to her daughter? She's been unfaithful. The first time there's no loyalty. She's unfaithful when Lisa Marie is just a baby. Then she's unfaithful again with Mike Stone when Lisa Marie is only, how old? 2, 3? I don't know the exact age. This is what I'm trying to say to you guys. So you can jump forward. You can jump forward about 40 years. Let me just get past these people. 1 second, guys. Hello. So you can jump forward about 40 years, guys, yeah? At the Memphis book signing event. No loyalty. No loyalty. She is belittling her daughter, who is dead. God rest her soul, because we love and miss Lisa Marie. In front of Lisa Marie's daughter, in front of her grandchild. So the thing that is standing out to me, guys, is no loyalty. Let's bring up another thing of lack of loyalty. We have this unexpected, tragic death of Lisa Marie. Obviously there were problems. She was very unwell. So it all comes out very quickly. Priscilla Presley is contesting Lisa Marie's wishes on who will become the new trustee of Graceland. Now it's obvious Lisa Marie wants everything to be given to her children, Riley, Finley and Harper. Of course she does. And Lisa Marie is contesting it. She wants to be the joint trustee. She wants to be given money up front. She wants a yearly salary. She wants to be buried at Graceland. She wants to be buried next to her, unfortunately dead, God rest his soul, Elvis, husband that she had divorced 4 years before he died. She had divorced Elvis 4 years before he died, and then wrote a horrific book, Elvis and Me, that allegedly says many disgusting things, doesn't it? That Elvis and Me book is tragic. A book that was written by one person, a book that was written with no witnesses by one person. Priscilla was put in a position where she could rewrite history from her own point of view and painted herself out as the victim and Elvis out as the predator, in my opinion, guys, for entertainment purposes. Now let's keep going. We're going to keep going with this word loyalty. Now think about it, guys. She contests Lisa Marie's wishes, not just with the will, also with the insurance policy. It's all grabby, money grabby, grab. I want more, give me money. Now remember, the money that she is demanding after Lisa Marie died is the twins' money, is Finley and Harper's money, is Riley Q's money. So any money that was given to Priscilla from the trust, I think there's more than one trust, isn't there? Was let me rephrase that, is Finley and Harper's money, is Riley Q's money. She's taking money from her 16-year-old grandkids and her beautiful grandchild, Riley Q. Riley Q, who has lost her mother. Finley and Harper, who have lost their mother. Riley Q, who has lost her brother, Benjamin. Finley and Harper, who have lost their brother. Could you imagine the hell they're going through, the hell they went through when they found out that Lisa Marie had tragically had a sudden death? And then you have Priscilla Presley grabbing for money. Again, I use the word loyalty. Where is the loyalty to Lisa Marie? Why did Priscilla not honor Lisa Marie's wishes on her, what she wanted to be done with the trust? Where is the loyalty? Where is the loyalty to Riley Q and Finley and Harper, her grandkids? Think about it, guys. Where is the loyalty? You've got Priscilla Presley grabbing for money that belongs to Finley and Harper and Riley Q that was given to them by Lisa Marie. Remember, Elvis Presley wanted everything to be given to Lisa Marie Presley. Everything. Even the fact that Elvis Presley Enterprises was sold off should never have happened. The fact that 85% of Elvis Presley Enterprises was sold off should never have happened. I'm disgusted. Riley and Finley and Harper should be inheriting everything, including Elvis Presley Enterprises. How many of you guys know that Graceland is rented to Elvis Presley Enterprises? How many people of you there watching me now know that Joel Weishankar, the owner of Elvis Presley Enterprises, 85% owner, also has a lease, a 99-year lease of Graceland's The Museum, the living museum? Seriously, do any of you know that? Many people don't know that Graceland is rented to Elvis Presley Enterprises. They have 85% control. 15% is retained by Riley Q. Now, yes, Riley Q does own everything. She owns the freehold, the real estate. Yes, she owns the building, Gracelands. Many people do not know that Gracelands is rented to Elvis Presley Enterprises. Now, let me go let me bring up a few other things about loyalty. So we've already completely explained that Priscilla Presley had zero loyalty to Riley, to Finley and Harper, to her own daughter, Lisa Marie, to Elvis Presley. Yeah? We could even talk about the Bridget Cruz trial, the auctioneer, where Priscilla has been using Bridget Cruz to auction off Elvis's memorabilia, Elvis's artifacts, Elvis's belongings. And even that agreement that Bridget Cruz, the auctioneer, the famous auctioneer, had signed all these contracts that have been witnessed by Priscilla, and Priscilla is reneging on those contracts. So there's a big lawsuit happening. Now this is all for entertainment purposes. This is all my opinion, our opinions. So Priscilla is also reneging on the contracts that she signed with Bridget Cruz, claiming elder abuse. And Bridget Cruz has actually been on our show. I don't know if any of you guys remember. Bridget Cruz, the auctioneer of GWS Auctions, has actually been on our show 3 times. And she also told us, Bridget Cruz herself told us, that Barry Siegel, who had ripped off Lisa Marie Presley, was still friends with Priscilla Presley. I repeat, Barry Siegel, who had ripped off Lisa Marie, was still friends with Priscilla Presley. She also said that Barry Siegel brokered the deal to make the film Priscilla. Barry Siegel had brokered the deal to make the film Priscilla, Sofia Coppola's film. So Priscilla was involved in the making of the film Priscilla by Sofia Coppola. Now remember, we're going back to the word loyalty. Now think about it, guys. Lisa Marie has died. Before Lisa Marie died, there was a feud. Now they've had quite a few feuds, Priscilla and Lisa, on and off for years. They've had many, many feuds. After the Barry Siegel event, where Barry Siegel ripped Lisa Marie off, squandered tens of millions on investing Lisa Marie's money with American Idol. Yeah? They got rid of Barry Siegel. Lisa Marie served a lawsuit on Barry Siegel. He tried to countersue, but it didn't work out and he's gone. But it is alleged that that Priscilla Presley was heavily involved. Remember, Lisa Marie was heavily involved. Actually, no, let me get it right, guys. I'm mixing up the names. It is alleged that Priscilla Presley was heavily involved with squandering tens of millions of Lisa Marie's money with Barry Siegel, and they were taking this massive wage. I think Barry Siegel was taking $500,000 a year, and Priscilla Presley was taking $900,000 a year. Yeah? This is why there was a massive fallout between Priscilla and Lisa. This is why they didn't speak to each other for 8 years. Again, we go back to the loyalty. Where is loyalty to Lisa Marie, where Barry Siegel and Priscilla were allowed, for opinion purposes only, for entertainment of this program? Where is the loyalty where they squandered Lisa Marie's fortune from her trust? Could have been as much as 100 million. So do we understand what we're saying here? I started off this live stream by talking about the fact that how loyal Lisa Marie was to Michael Jackson, even though he was going through hell. She stood by his side. That is a decent person. How loyal Elvis was after he got engaged, after Priscilla became pregnant, how loyal Elvis was to Priscilla. Some of you may laugh at that, but when they were married, When she was pregnant, when Priscilla was pregnant, Elvis was very, very loyal until she was unfaithful with the dance instructor. So we get where we're going, guys. So there is so much wrongdoing, in my opinion, from Priscilla. And I'm not saying this because I want to hate on Priscilla. I'm saying this because Elvis deserves to be defended. Elvis deserves to be defended. He cannot defend himself, guys. He can't defend himself. Unfortunately, he's passed. Even now, Lisa Marie cannot defend herself. This is why we are called Defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth because we're here to defend them. And I repeat, if we don't defend Elvis and Lisa and Riley and Finley and Harper, who is gonna? Seriously, if we don't defend, we the fans, we the Elvis fans, if we don't defend Elvis and Lisa and Finley and Harper and Riley, who's gonna do it? Think about it. Can you think of any news channel that are defending Elvis or Lisa? Can you think of any biography or documentary or interview on TV or media or social media that defend? Come on, think about it. Have you ever watched anyone on TV in a documentary or a biography defending Elvis? Anyone? Nobody does. Nobody defends Elvis except for the fans. The fans defend Elvis. We've been defending Elvis for decades. Many of you have been defending Elvis for decades. I'm a newbie, guys. I'm quite new to it. You guys have been defending Elvis Presley for way longer than me. You guys have known the truth. You guys have known the wrongdoing of Priscilla for 30, 40 years. You guys have known that the book Elvis and Me was a complete fabrication of bullshit since it was written. Now remember, the Priscilla fans have been brainwashed. They've fallen for it, guys. They've fallen for the book Elvis and Me. They believe that there was a fairy tale marriage between Elvis and Priscilla and it only went wrong because of Elvis being unfaithful, taking drugs. It's bullshit. It's so far from the truth. In my opinion, Priscilla has literally got away with murder. And I repeat, I don't hate Priscilla. I'm not trying to incite hate. I'm here to defend Elvis. I'm here to get to the truth. I just want to get to the truth, guys. I want to expose the wrongdoing. And we now are watching things play out where the wrongdoing now is happening towards Lisa Marie. We watched Priscilla allow the film Priscilla from Sofia Coppola to still be released, even though Priscilla had lost her daughter. She allowed that film, Sofia Coppola's film, to be. That film was disgusting. That film was degrading to Elvis and portrayed him in a very bad light. That film was really bad for Elvis's image and reputation and legacy and did a lot of damage. The Priscilla film made by Sofia Coppola. Sofia Coppola should be ashamed of herself that she allowed a film to be made based on lies from the book Elvis and Me. I will never understand why Sofia Coppola allowed the book Elvis and Me to be the basis of her film. It makes no sense because it's all lies. None of it's provable. It's just Priscilla's hearsay. 1 second, guys. Let me just get past these people. I'm still talking about the Priscilla film, which many of you refuse to watch because you refuse to watch it on principle because it is a disgusting film made of lies that portrayed Elvis as this miserable drug addict that was abusive and that was a paedophile. That film was disgusting, and Sofia Coppola should be ashamed that she allowed such a... How can I say it? Sofia Coppola has a reputation of being a very decent filmmaker, yes? I think she does anyway. Why did she choose a book that was full of lies? Why did she choose a book that was written 40 years ago, more or less, that is based on Priscilla's point of view? A book that rewrote history, because that's what Priscilla did. She rewrote history and created that book, which became a massive worldwide bestseller, gave Priscilla an absolute fortune. Priscilla said she was making that book to put wrongs to right because of all the previous books that had been written. And then Priscilla just filled the book with lies. She filled the book with lies, and then that book was treated as if it was true and as if it was historical for 40 years, more or less, by all the interviewers around the world in all the news companies. Yeah, that book has been doing damage for nearly 40 years. Why do the interviewers around the world, people like Piers Morgan, why do they fall for the lies? You've got the Piers Morgan interview with Priscilla was an absolute joke. I completely don't understand why Piers Morgan was able... No, I rephrase it. That interview, which wasn't that long ago, not long after poor Lisa Marie died, was pathetic. I've never seen Piers Morgan so weak in an interview before, ever. He spent the whole interview telling her how amazing she was, comparing her to royalty and to the Kennedys. He even spoke to her as if they were still married when he died, as if she was his widow. Remember, she was never his widow. Never. She was never his widow. They divorced 4 years before he died. The divorce settlement that she had with Elvis was brutal. It was one of the most cruel divorces ever. Ever. It almost cost him Graceland, his home that he bought for his mother. This is how cruel the divorce settlement was, and it was still going on weeks before he died. They were still arguing about this divorce settlement. They were trying to place a charge, a lien on the building of Graceland. In fact, they already had, which effectively almost made Priscilla the owner of Graceland. Why does Priscilla get treated as if she is Elvis's widow? Why does Priscilla get treated as if they were still married when he died? Now remember, Priscilla was horribly unfaithful to Elvis. This is why they split up. Priscilla chose to have a divorce. Priscilla wanted the divorce. She demanded it. And Mike Stone has admitted this in his interviews on YouTube. Priscilla demanded the divorce. I will never understand why people, when they interview Priscilla, talk to her as if she is the reason that his legacy has been kept alive. When the truth is, she has been living off the Presley name for 40 odd years, guys. This is a widow, no, this is a divorcee that had lived with other men for years. She had lived with Michael Edwards for 7 years, on and off. She had been with Mike Stone for a few years as well. She was with Marco Garibaldi for over 20 years. This is a woman that keeps saying that Elvis is the love of her life. Even though she divorced him, she was unfaithful. She wrote a horrible book about him, more or less calling him a paedophile, in 1985. Why is everyone falling for it, guys? Why is everyone falling for it? And she's still doing it now, guys. Priscilla is still doing it now. It hasn't stopped. The reason things haven't calmed down is because there's always something new. There's always some more wrongdoing from Priscilla. It's never ending. We've just seen it now at Gracelands, where, in my opinion, she stormed the stage. I don't think they wanted her there. That's my opinion, guys. And when she does storm the stage, she spends 20 minutes slagging off her own daughter, who is dead, in front of her grandchild. Riley Keough has to sit there and watch Priscilla Presley, her grandmother, slagging off Riley Keough's mum. Riley Keough's mum. You think about it. You imagine how Riley Keough felt. how awkward it was for Riley. She sat there in Gracelands, the home of Elvis. It was a book signing event. The whole point of the book was to, all right, thank you. The whole point of the book was to promote the book From Here to the Great Unknown. That was the whole point of the book. Yeah? It didn't turn into that though, did it? It turned into, here's my opportunity to lie. Here's my opportunity to lie. That's what it turned into, guys. To lie about many things, in fact. So my point is, guys, is that the damage is still going on. The damage is still happening. This is my point. She hasn't stopped. Priscilla has not stopped. She's still going after them. Now we have to defend them. We have to defend the bloodline. We have to defend Elvis, Lisa Marie, Finley, Harper, and Riley Q, and even Benjamin. We have to honor them, and we do it together as defending Elvis Presley fans want the truth. Now I know I've been going on for like nearly an hour, but I'm very passionate, guys, because I really do think that until the TV companies, the media companies, join us and help us defend Elvis and his bloodline, that we are just going to have to keep shouting from the rooftops until we get heard. And together as Team Elvis, I believe that we could be heard, couldn't we? If we just keep shouting, eventually people will listen to us and think, do you know what? Something's wrong here. There's more to this. People have to realize that Priscilla is playing a game. The game is brainwashing. The game is to spoon feed. The game that Priscilla is playing is to spoon feed lots of little lies. Twist the truth, reinvent the truth, rewrite the truth. Priscilla will keep saying that Elvis is the love of her life. She will keep repeating it, even though we all know that it's completely not true. Now, I will never understand why Priscilla wants to be buried next to Elvis. It doesn't make any sense. Who wants to get buried next to their ex-husband that died 4 years after the divorce? Bearing in mind, she was unfaithful. She broke up the marriage. It makes no sense. And grabbing money out of her grandchildren's pockets, this $100,000 a year, this $1 million up front, $400,000 legal fees and more. The money's still being taken. Priscilla is still taking advantage of her grandkids. There's 3 grandkids, of course. Riley, Finley and Harper. She's still there grabbing for more, guys. So we are going to keep defending Elvis Presley to our last breath. Together, guys. Together. Now, I have to repeat this. This isn't a stir hate for Priscilla channel. This isn't a hate channel. We are just trying to get to the truth so we can expose the wrongdoing of Priscilla, the Memphis Mafia, Colonel Tom Parker, Dr. Nick, you name it, guys. We are going to expose the wrongdoing to defend Elvis and his bloodline. That's why we're here. It's always about truth. Always about truth. And I'm not an evil, nasty person that just gets off on speaking badly about people. That isn't my nature. I come from a place of love. I just want to stand up and defend Elvis Presley and Lisa Marie Presley as much as we can. I also want us to show full support for Riley and Finley and Harper. This is where I'm coming from, guys. Anyway, we're coming to the last minute now. We've done 60 minutes. I hope you didn't mind coming on this walk with me. We've actually had a really nice walk, haven't we, guys? It's really sunny. It's just really lovely, isn't it? In the southwest UK, near Bristol. So, guys, can you guys just tell me where you are around the world? Please message me what time it is where you are and where you are around the world. Hi, Mike. Hi, Jane. Hi, Debbie. I'm going to quickly say hello to everyone. If you message, I can see who you are. Please subscribe. If you've enjoyed what I've done, please give me a super thank you. Or you can get me a coffee if you've enjoyed what I've done with you guys today. So we've got Missouri Deborah. Just hit the buy me a coffee button, hit the super thank you. Please subscribe. If you want to be a member, so it's Kentucky. If you want to be a member, hit the member button. Hi, Adrian. Yeah, Western Supermare's beautiful. You've got Jean in Spain. It's all right. The messages are going past really quick. I've enjoyed it, guys, chatting with you. I've had a really nice walk in this beautiful sunny day. Look how nice it is all around me, guys. And Leicester. We've got Jane in Leicester. Keep it coming, guys. I'll try and read your messages where you are. So I don't even know the time here. It's probably about 1 o'clock, is it? 1 p.m. in the UK. So a very passionate Priscilla wasn't underage. I missed that quick comment. Priscilla wasn't underage. Priscilla didn't move to Graceland until she was nearly 18. So sorry, but that is wrong, that comment. I didn't see the name. Sorry, I say it respectfully. Look, if we all do our research, we will all find out very quickly the right ages of people. Priscilla met Elvis at 14, only for a matter of months. They were just friends. Then Elvis didn't see her again because he'd moved back to America until she was nearly 18. Yeah? He didn't marry her until she was nearly 22. They didn't have sex until she was nearly 22. We must get this right, guys. Very important. Don't fall for the bullshit. Elvis barely knew Priscilla in Germany. Barely knew her. So let's have a look. Hi, Natividad, 6:30 in New Mexico. Oh yeah, please subscribe, guys. I'd love it if you became members. I always am chuffed when you guys buy me a coffee. I love it when you buy me a coffee. Linda sent me some money to buy my kids sweets. I thought that was really cute. So I'm definitely going to buy some sweets for my kids. So obviously, 100% Priscilla should not be buried next to Elvis. 100%. Adrian, I hope you've enjoyed it. We've had a really good time. We're back on my road now. Hi, Diane. So, this time I actually did the walk with no dogs, but I'm still going to walk the dogs. So that's it, guys. I'm going to have to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed it, though. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Take it easy, guys. I'm going to have to go. I send you all love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me on my walk. It really meant a lot to me. I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Take care, guys.